Alright, we're live and ready to go for this live stream. We have got, if I just open up the overlay, here we are. Welcome to the stream. Charlotte versus the Nets today, and this is another important game in getting our season back on track. Obviously, last night, big winners by 42, 128-86. I'd never seen anything like it. But it's good that we were able to get up in this game, or that game yesterday, and we will go have a look at the starting five, which remains the exact same. Seth Curry is returning tonight. They managed him out yesterday, so obviously we had no issue with that, but it is always good to be one step closer to full strength. For the... If I can just get the Hornets starting lineup up, because they're still without LaMelo Ball. Their starting five is... I've got no idea. The Nets have put their starting lineup up, but unfortunately I don't know what it is for the Hornets. It looks like it's Rozier, Dennis Smith, Oubre, Washington, Plumlee, which isn't an awful starting lineup. It is a much weaker starting lineup to what they could potentially put out there. So I'd consider ourselves lucky we don't have to deal with the likes of Hayward and LaMelo and whatnot, because last year Hornets seemed to make it a bit of a habit that they completely and utterly dominate. So yeah. But look, I think it's going to be a pretty good game. Last night, all the role players stood up. Watanabe and Sumner probably the main two. Sumner started, and we'll do that again today, which is awesome. So Seth Curry off the bench, Joe Harris also off the bench. In the starting lineup, Joe. And then, David Duke contributed. Cam Thomas off the bench. Hadn't really played a full game all year. Hadn't really played any minutes outside of garbage time, and delivered. And obviously, he said on social media, #FreeCT, and Claxton, since that point, has also, echoed the same sentiment. LaMelo being wasted, well, obviously you can't do anything about it. Obviously Charlotte, they're a fair way off it. I think in such a deep Eastern Conference, they were probably not poised to make even the play-in, because there's really 10 good teams that could easily challenge for the playoffs. So, it's a really weird spot the Hornets are in, which is exactly the reason why we should be winning this game today. It is an away fixture, obviously played first half of a back-to-back last night. The Hornets did the exact same and got blown out. So, look, they'll probably be, a little bit fired up. Obviously keen to redeem themselves because they've been a little bit garbage, very recently. So, we'll see how they perform, but yeah, you wouldn't be surprised if out the gates they start off scorching. So, yeah. Right now there's another game going on as well. The Kings are taking on the Orlando Magic. And right now it's pretty close, and Bol's having a ripper game. Pretty well distributed scoring effort. Sabonis the high man for the Kings. That's a tough shot. But yeah, this one should be pretty close to starting off. And you can see the starting lineups there as well. But it should be a good game. I don't think it's going to be the same blowout type margin that we were subjected to. Damn, Bol looking nice. He has not missed a shot. Yeah. But I do think that we should be dominating this game. We should win. So yeah, we'll see how we go today. But if we're going to be like proper serious, we need to pick up the points. Or pick up the win. Pick up the points is just another phrase for it. Yeah, but I'm very excited to see if this team can hold up and do exactly what they were able to do yesterday. Because that'd be quite convenient. And it'd be an absolute joy to watch. So, we'll see how we go. But I'm not sure when this game commences. It's just the ball movement yesterday, the assists, no turnovers, good defense. Everything we could have possibly asked for in a response, we got. So, hopefully, we repeat the dose here. But see how we go. Orlando, gee, that's an interesting shot. Pretty close that game, so I'm probably going to keep that one running in the background and focus on our game, which should be starting very, very soon. Alrighty. That is loud. Yeah, so if we're talking performances from yesterday, Watanabe off the bench with 14, Cam Thomas with 17. I think there are about 8 players in double digits, which is unheard of for the Nets, especially who are a team that are constantly told that they have no depth, which we do have. Should the Nets ever go at Howard? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Man can't space the floor. I'd honestly rather Ben Simmons as a backup guard than have, what's his name, as a backup guard. Oh, backup center, sorry. What am I talking about? Guard. So... yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. Man, Sabonis is 1 of 8 from the free throw line. That is abysmal. That's downright horrendous by Sabonis. If the Kings lose the game, it's on him. 1 of 8 from the line and 1 free throw to come, and he is going to, let's just have a look. Pretty intrigued by this, and he converts. Meanwhile, our game's about to kick off, and I'm excited for this one. Alrighty, let's get to the main overlay. Get the speed. Okay, and okay. Alrighty. Here we go. Second night of a back-to-back. And we've got a pretty full house at the Spectrum Center in Charlotte. Here we go. And we're off. Here we go. Sumner handling the ball. Finds Clax and then feeds it out to Royce. He drives on Washington. Off the glass, it's off. And Charlotte trying to move the play quickly. Rozier over Harris is good. And that's a pretty good score. Simple play to start for the Hornets. And O'Neal to Joe. And now KD in the post, who is blitzed. Royce, pump fake, into the paint. Claxton, probably shuffled his feet. KD's got to shoot. Shoots over Plumlee. Oh, tough shot by Kevin Durant. 2 apiece. High arcing shot over Plumlee. It felt like there was no way out of there, and he was still able to score. Rozier into the paint. Clack! 2-on-1 in transition. Sumner got swatted twice, and it will be net ball. Excellent rim protection by Clax. He's going to get it here. Fakes the pass. And that's a good contest by Plumlee. So, Dennis Smith. Rozier. Got it by Clax. Top of the key. Back to Rozier. Cross-court pass to Washington in the corner, who is fouled. So we'll get a couple shots for... what's his name? Don't know his name. Forgot his name. I think it was PJ Washington. Could be wrong. Yep, it's PJ. And he hits back iron on the first, and it is an empty shot. And the second free throw is also off. So that one missed in the same fashion that the first one did. Still 2 apiece. Sumner. Claxton to KD, who is guarded by Oubre. Move the ball, KD. He lost it, he got it back. Lost it again, got it back, and still scored. Jesus Christ, Kevin. So Oubre, no contest. What is KD doing there? And that is a very straightforward basket for Charlotte. 5-4. So Sumner. Screen by KD. KD gets it now. Kick out of Joe on the wing. Ah, that's a bit left. Claxton with the offensive board. Sumner, second chance opportunity. And how did I bite my tongue? Oh. 7-5. The scoreline. Now Washington is stripped by KD. Transition opportunity again. Sumner lost it. Somehow regained it again. And now he'll feed it to KD. And he is fouled by Oubre, as it looked like there was going to be a little bit of a blow-by Kevin Durant. So 7-5. 8:51 to go in the first. Very early going, but the signs are positive. We've gotten some stops again, as was the case yesterday. It seems like the energy is transferred over. Royce O'Neal misses the little floater. And we're going to get another foul. And this one's on Joe Harris. So will be a side out. And that's good activity by Royce. He also deflected that pass after the miss. But wasn't able to regain. Oh, Sumner with the steal off the inbound. And he missed the layup. I mean, the intent is there, but given, like, if that was a better point guard, he's probably converting that. Rozier to Oubre. Shoots over Royce. That's a really irrational shot by Oubre, who's defended well. And it will be Kevin Durant bringing the ball up. We've got Clax coming up for the high screen. Durant, skip pass to Sumner into Claxton in the paint. Oh! Woohoo! Clax. Beautiful. Nice little spin. He protected the ball. You know, receiving the pass, he had to protect the ball because it wasn't the best pass. Didn't advantage him too much, but he was able to, you know, find a way through and also have an opportunity at an and one, which he converts. So he's been in some good form recently. I'd love to see a little chart for his statistics in the last 5 games. It feels like they've been pretty damn good in probably 4 out of the 5. Plumlee tries to take Claxton off the dribble and he stays with Washington back to Plumlee, who's trying it again. Smith, he's going to have to shoot a mid-range and he airballs the midi. So KD now to Royce. Back to KD. Screen by Claxton. KD, good hesitation, and it's going to be a foul. Late call, but a foul nonetheless, and it will be... I'm not sure. Hang on. I think it's a... Pretty sure it's a side out. I don't think he was ever in the process of taking a shot. Yeah. Yeah, he just got absolutely hacked in the forearm. So will be Nets ball. So Sumner to Royce. And Joe gets it now. Good screen by Clax. Joe misses. Long rebound though. And Durant feed to Royce. Wide open look is off. Sumner gets another long rebound. And then Joe Harris wasn't ready for the pass. And now it's a foul on Sumner, who was also trying to make amends for Joe's error there. And it will be a timeout by the looks. So 10-5 early on. And the defense has been pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it at the moment. So, scoreline currently 10-5. And, yeah, we're in a pretty good position at the moment early on. And we will take a little look at the box score. Let me just get that off. And get this on. And let me just get to the box score. Alright, so early on, you can see the scoring spread here. And there have been a few opportunities for some scoring. You've got KD with 4 and 2 rebounds. You've got Claxton with 3, 2 and 2. And you've got Sumner with 3, 2 and 1. And I think he's been very good energy-wise. Royce O'Neal last night was hitting the wide-open threes. And he hasn't this time around. That's how we've started. So we probably could have had a bit of a better lead if we were able to convert a couple more open looks. But we're getting offensive boards, we're getting stops, and making it difficult for the Hornets, who are already depleted. So that's what they're looking like at the moment. They've only had 6 shots in comparison to our 12, and, you know, we've been to the free throw line as well. So, yeah, they've been pretty much dominated in the early going. 4 rebounds to 8 already, and I would believe that's including maybe 3 offensive rebounds for us. So forcing turnovers, and yeah, it's giving us these extra looks. So that's what we prefer, and so that's why we've only conceded 5 points in 5 minutes, which is obviously a plus. I'm also keeping close tabs on the Orlando-Sacramento game. It's a 2-point game in that one with under 2 minutes to play. Banchero into the paint, scores off the glass. So they've dug in and probably look like they're now the team in best position to get up in that game. So Orlando putting a few good performances together, beat the Warriors, and now potentially could have 2 in a row. So it's going to be a side out. Hornets are going to have possession. And, yeah. All I ask is the defense just remains a constant this evening. The energy remains a constant. It's been pretty good at the moment, so I'm just asking for a little bit of maintenance in that regard. So Rozier's got the ball. Let's see what they came up with out of the timeout. Smith, Rozier, catch and shoot 3. Created a little bit of space with the screen, and now just like that, the lead is only 2. Smith picks up a quick foul, and it looks like the Nets could be shooting free throws very early in this contest, given the Hornets have already picked up 14 fouls. So Sumner, couple screens arrive. Joe's got it now. Lost the ball but got it back. And now Royce on the wing, guarded by Washington. He drives and Washington stripped him of the ball. And it will be a side out for Brooklyn with 2.5 seconds left on the shot clock. So let's see what we come up with. Oh, that's a beautiful pass by Royce. Nice little alley-oop from the inbounds, and Joe Harris with his first bucket of the game. So now Plumlee posting up Royce. Little help needed. He forces the kick out to Washington, who is fouled by KD, and that's a poor shot contest by him. We're going to get free throws for Charlotte. That's really where they've gotten the majority of the points from. To go back to that previous play where Joe was able to score off the inbounds, we noticed the mismatch in size, and that's going to be a common theme given they've got 2 pretty short guards on the roster or in the starting lineup, which is of course Dennis Smith and Rozier, Seth Curry and Cam Thomas getting ready to check in. Cannot say there's a lot of offense or defense on that team. So Seth Curry played 1 game in his return. And that was against the Pacers, where he could not score for his life. Came up empty in that game. Washington is perfect on all 3 shots. So Cam Thomas handling the ball as we are up 12-11. Oh, that's an interesting pass. KD to Cam, and now Seth, and back to Cam. We've got to use all parts of the court here. Cam, he's got KD wide open, who shoots and missed it. Claxton, put back! Hey! Bro, Claxton on putbacks has been OP. We're going to get a timeout. 14-11. Claxton has been making a lot of second chance opportunities out of absolutely nothing. Doing well to anticipate where the ball is going to go upon the miss. And Plumlee's getting taught a little bit of a lesson. So, excellent stuff by Nick. And it will be a timeout. So 14-11, 5:25 to play. Looks like we've got overtime in the Kings Magic game, which is interesting. So Yeah. 14-11 so far. I mean, we can look at the box score. It's probably not changed much since the last time. Royce O'Neal's having a bit of a stinker from the field to kick things off. Claxton's been awesome, leading the Nets in scoring and getting the offensive rebounds we need. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of things at the moment. Yeah. Alrighty. So just trying to suss out. Yeah. Okay, so it's been a pretty good first quarter. The defense has been there. The offense, not so much. It's felt a little bit more disjointed. I've already lost my voice, which is a great sign. It bodes well for this morning. So yeah, Steve Clifford says that Steve Nash was not the problem, which to an extent he is right with the lack of continuity we got last season, but this season I don't want to hear it. So, Charlotte going deep into their bench, and Kelly Oubre just lost the ball on the drive. He was going in for a wide open dunk. So our 5 on the court remain the same as before. Cam Thomas catch and shoot 3. Beautiful. And he knocks down another shot. Theo Maladone is in. Bouknight is in. McDaniels is in. For the Hornets. Bouknight to Oubre. And now feeds Plumlee in the post. Claxton stays with him. Nearly forced the tie-up. Eventually forced the pass. And that's good defense by Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets. Had to shoot a pretty contested shot without... you had to shoot a contested shot very deep into the shot clock. So, excellent defense. And Cam Thomas will be facilitating at the point. Alley-oop! Claxton, the recipient of the pass by Cam Thomas. And the lead is up to 8 very quickly. McDaniels to Maladone into the paint. Tough defense by Cam. That's a good contest. Oh, Claxton again! I thought he was gone for all money because he fell for the pump fake, but it was no issue. He swats his second shot of the game. Thomas into the paint. Off the glass, high archer is off. And it is Nick Richards with the rebound. That's nearly a travel by McDaniels, who was off balance. Oubre. 3-pointer is short, and it will be Nets ball. So, 11 points in about 8 minutes of basketball. Excellent defense at times, just poor shot selection at other times, but Claxton's been excellent. Oh, we have another timeout. I swear to God, the timeouts have been arriving very, very thick and fast. Team is better off without... I do not want to hear Kyrie Irving. I swear, my guy, Kyrie Irving is living rent-free in your head. Because every comment you make is Kyrie Irving oriented. Like, you know, I'm not having it. I do not care about Kyrie. He's not on the court, therefore we're not talking about him. We've got Dallas next. We've got the Knicks, the Clippers, the Lakers, the Kings, and the Portland Trail Blazers in the next 2 weeks. We will be doing a few watch-alongs, I think 3 or 4 out of the 6, which is pretty good vibes. So if you want to tune in for those, make sure to stay tuned. If you're not liked or if you haven't liked or you haven't subscribed yet and you want to, please do so. Watanabe's in the game. And I'm not sure if KD is still in the contest. He is playing a small ball 5. Oh, beautiful. KD. He did that yesterday where he used the tool of changing direction to create space. And usually it was him faking the run to the outside. No box out there. And a score for the Hornets. Yeah, he fakes the run out to the 3-point line and actually cuts inside, and it always works. Watanabe, top of the key. 3 is good! He cannot miss! I think I saw the stat yesterday. He is like 60% on threes. He's doing everything and more we asked of him. Book night. Floater is off. And it's going to be definitely not Brooklyn ball, but we're going to be the recipients of it anyway. Alright, so 2:20 to play in this first quarter, and the Hornets have only put up 13 points. KD. Curry. Drives baseline. Kick out to Mills in the corner. No look to Cam. Nope. Pull up for 2. Oh, that is beautiful team basketball. Driving kick. And then, passing around the perimeter. Awesome. Richards into the paint. And it's going to be a foul on Utah. See a Seth Curry to Patty. Patty to Cam. Gets past the closeout and then, floater. Beautiful stuff. The lead is 13. The defense is on point. Nick Richards at the free throw line. Who hasn't been awful this season, from what I've heard, but he misses that first free throw, thus not proving my theory correct. So, just under 2 minutes to play in this first quarter, and Nick Richards converts the second free throw. The Hornets have made only 4 field goals, have taken 7 less shots, as we shoot 50%. Awesome. Thomas, spin. Oh my god. What is that? Do not shoot that again, Cam. So Rozier's back in the game. Got it by Patty. McDaniels to Washington. Quick trigger is good. And they've hit a couple shots. Or found a few points on the last couple possessions, which is a good sign for them. Cam. Into the paint. Blow by. Is going to be fouled. And it's going to be free throws for Cam, who... Well, the Hornets are over the limit, so that is the reason Cam's going to the line on a non-shooting foul. So, after conceding 29 in the second half, last night, we've backed that up by conceding 17 here. Cam with the first free throw converted. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright. So Cam. Second free throw is Gucci. And 28-17. Book Knight didn't shoot the three, drove, and Watanabe will pick up another foul, second in quick procession, what the hell am I talking about? Alright, so 28-17 the score. Hornets on their last 3 possessions have taken a trip to the free throw line twice. And Book Knight misses the first free throw. They've been a bit inefficient from that mark in this game so far. And they convert the second. So we've got a minute to play. And Cam Thomas, screen by KD. Here he goes. He's going to get a wide open look. And he is short on the 3. They get it ahead. McDaniel's forced into a pass. Rozier, wide open 3. Too easy. Damn. KD stops, pull-ups, and that's a beautiful shot. Rozier got right past Curry. Sends KD to the corner. That's a tough 3, and he misses, understandably, and we will have one look at it. Shot clock off. Game clock running. So, Watanabe sets the screen. KD. Utah is going to get a shot. Bit uncommon for him to miss, and it will be a 9-point lead the Nets possess after 1. It's a good start. All right. Okay, second quarter going to begin very shortly. 30-21 the score. And we'll have a look at the box score real quick. KD, the high man, with 8. And then you've got Clax with 7. And I would love to see your boy, Cam, who has got 7 as well and 2 dimes. 8 assists in the first quarter is awesome. The shooting is not as sharp as it was yesterday, but it's still decent enough. The Hornets, though, were shooting it, well, I thought pretty badly, but there you go. They're actually shooting at 57% from 3. On the inside, though, they suck. And they've had only 4 assists. So that's probably saying bits about how they're moving the ball around. And there's a lot of isolation type shots. It's a good start, though. A good platform to build upon in the second quarter. So, yep. Okay. I do want to double check, though. How many blocks did Clax get in the first quarter? That's my question. He got 2 blocks. KD got 1 block. Sumner with the steal. So not bad. Pretty good, actually. Alrighty. Yeah. Okay, so first quarter so far so good. Probably at the back end of the quarter, though, just, slacked off a little bit. And the key is probably tighten things up a little bit. He's got the most dunks in the NBA, Nick Claxton does, and that's probably saying a lot about the delivery he's getting. Rozier guarded by Seth. Screen by Richards. And now McDaniels lost the ball, but Rozier was there to recover. And now Bouknight. Oh my god, Bouknight missed the layup, but the follow's good, and that's the... Well, I was going to say the disadvantage of having a small ball lineup, but we've got Claxton in the game, so no excuse. And now Seth Curry's going to get a look. Shoots the midi, and he missed it. So he's had a bit of a rocky start to the season. In his return, Bouknight takes it. No, Watanabe with the steal. Patty Mills sends it wide. Seth Curry got the three. And there is his first points. First points of the season for Seth. And it comes off a transition bucket. So that's what you want to see. And we're going to get a moving screen against Nick Richards. Man, Watanabe, I love him as a player. Seth Curry had plenty of time to just tee that one up. And it's going to be the Nets with a 10-point lead. Claxton, Seth Curry, similar play. And Seth Curry was looking for the wraparound pass to Nick Claxton, who had rolled to the basket. David Duke getting ready to check in. Rozier. Richards in the post on Joe. Rozier had Claxton in the air and high arcing floater over Watanabe, who had come over to help. Joe, quick three. And that's off. That's probably not the option. Bouknight misses the three. Oh, as if. Foul on Claxton. Loose ball foul. Over the back. Whichever one you want, you can pick. Duke's in the game. Seth to the bench. And probably going to be an indication that we send Duke on to Rozier, which he is. Now the switch, Bouknight on Mills, back to Rozier, guarded by Clax. Sidestep three is off, and now Joe protects the ball after McDaniels tried for a quick steal. Duke's open in the corner. Oh, fuck. Damn. So 33-25. Another foul on the floor. That's frustrating. Alright, so 33-25. Rozier. Another foul. And it looks like it's going to be a Charlotte turnover. I'm not even sure what that was for, but I'm not going to complain about it. So, Paddy feeds Joe. Clax with the offensive foul. The illegal screen, and that was the right play, though. Joe would have had a completely open look. Those plays work, but you've obviously got to be a bit reliant on the screener to be responsible with it. And Clax wasn't on that occasion. Rozier into the paint. Claxton with another block. He's just able to telegraph where that ball is going, like, almost every single time. 3 blocks, 7 points, 5 rebounds, probably. Something of the sort. Hornets get it in. Thor, literally a dude on the Hornets. Not making this up. Claxton with a steal now. Joe in transition. He's got a wide open three. Oh my life. Gotta knock that down. For a player of Joe's caliber, that's got to go in. Book night. Well done. Duke stripped Book Night of the ball and he bounced it off his knee. So it will be more Nets basketball. So Patty Mills will bring it up. Claxton. Joe. Beautiful extra feed to Patty, who's wide open. Identified the open man. Sensed that was a better shot than shooting a pull-up mid-range. Especially given he has struggled to score. You know, that's a really responsible team play by Joe. So it will be Charlotte. Rozier's got it. Well closed out by Royce, who peeled off for an extra second. Duke is smothering Rozier, and we're going to get another turnover. I do not know who that's on either, but that's just pretty undisciplined by the Hornets, and the lead is 11 with the potential to go further up. So Paddy, screen by Claxton, pulls up at the elbow and scores the 2. So lead up to 13. Oubre getting ready to check in. Rozier. Duke nearly intercepted the pass. McDaniels tries to drive on Duke. And now Duke forces the turnover. He takes off. Euro, block, and good recovery by McDaniels, who got back as well. Rozier misses the 3. And Morris is in the game. Hadn't seen any action until now. Mills lost the ball. And it's going to be Charlotte ball. They managed to stunt the Nets' momentum. You just sensed that as soon as Duke decided to Euro. It was always going to buy a little bit of extra time for the Hornets. How is the clock so far ahead? So we've got about 7 minutes to play. And now Oubre, who's freed up by the screen, and he scores the 2. So 38-27 now. And we're going to get a timeout. So nice little timeout. Probably a responsible timeout. And let's have a look at the box score. The box score, what is it saying? Well, if I simplify things a little bit, you will see, well, it's been a pretty well concerted effort by the team. I don't think the rosters, has it updated? Potentially. Claxton's got 3 blocks and 7 points. I would say he's probably up there with our best today. The bench is contributing once again. And, you know, good spread of minutes, good spread of distribution there. And you can see the shooting splits barely on your screen. You know, it's not awful, but here is the point of emphasis. I do think Joe has not made a 3-pointer, and a lot of those have been wide open. Royce O'Neal hasn't made a shot. And those were 2 guys that were, you know, getting involved yesterday on the scoring front. So I do think that once they find their shot, we could have a little bit more separation. For the Hornets, Rozier's got 10. I mean, he's probably been their only source of offense, especially on the court or in the starting lineup. And then the bench, you're not really seeing much potential for scoring, and the shooting splits sort of reflect that. So, is what it is. 7 extra shots for us. We've made 6 more. We've made 1 more 3. That's where the lead's at the moment. And the Hornets probably have less margin for error than we do, given we've got a lot more capable scorers on the team than they do. So yeah, that is the situation at the moment, and well, in a pretty good position at the moment. And it will be Nets basketball. Alrighty. So Sumner back in. KD back in. That's the 2 changes. Morris to Kevin. Beautiful pass to Marcus Morris. Spin. Turnaround is an air ball. Why the fuck are you shooting that? And I forgot to start the timer. Maladon. Oubre. No hezzy. KD has been shithouse on defense. He's just given Oubre a couple wide open threes. I would want to see a lot more defensive engagement in that area. KD pull up 2 is poor. That looked really strained as soon as he released it. And now Morris guarding Booknight. We're going to get a foul. And it is on, I believe, Morris. So we've hit the exact halfway point in this quarter. Cam Thomas checks back in for Duke. And now Maladon takes it inside and missed it. And it's going to be an offensive interference by Plumlee. Knocked it in whilst it was still sat on the rim. And it will be Brooklyn ball. So Sumner, going to feed KD at the elbow. And now he will shoot. And he will be fouled. And it will be a couple shots for Kevin Durant. So, KD free throw number 1. Is good. Second free throw. And he's got it. He has a new career best streak of 53 straight made free throws. That is unbelievable stuff. Oubre's going to shoot another 3 and make another 3. And trust Kelly Oubre, of all people, to just have a career game against the Nets. Morris takes Plumlee off the dribble. Royce fakes the pass, takes it inside and missed the layup. And he's a bit sore. It's a 5-on-4. Thor in the paint, missed the layup. Morris sends it ahead. Royce is sensible. And Thomas now gives it a KD on the wing. Good movement. And, oh wow. Had a little bit of shooter's luck. but it goes down. Why is the clock stopping? I don't know why the clock's so misaligned in this game. Plumlee missed it, and third bite of the cherry, still wasn't able to score. So Cam Thomas into the paint. Kick out to Sumner in the corner. That is awful. And Charlotte somehow managed to not secure the ball off the rebound, and in the blink of an eye, we somehow still have it. So 42-33. KD freed up off the screen from the inbounds, and it is a score for Kevin Durant. Rozier, screen set. Rozier tries to post Sumner up. Gets to his spot in the mid-range. He feeds it out now to Bouknight. Skip pass to Rozier. Quick trigger, and he scores again, man. I don't understand why the clock is so rapid. It's getting like 10 seconds ahead in 10 seconds. Here we go. Morris for three. He misses. That was a wide open look. Rozier. McDaniels. Rozier. To Plumlee now, who tries to take Morris off the dribble. Spin move, and he scores off the glass. And one. Man. I don't know why it's so fucking rapid. So 6-point game. I mean, the Hornets have played like pretty shitty from the field. And even still, they're somehow only down 5. So Sumner. How have they outscored us this quarter? So KD. Morris. Oh my life. Stop shooting, Markeith, whatever your name is. Jesus Christ. Why are we giving this guy minutes? Man, Morris is a fucking eyesore. I feel like he's just James Johnson reincarnated. Because the man doesn't really offer anything. Jesus. De'Aaron Fox hit a game winner. From the logo! Oh my life! That is ridiculous. Get Claxton back in the game, for crying out loud. So right now it's a bit disgusting. Yeah. I basically have no words. How can Joe Harris be 0 of 4 from 3? If he doesn't score 10, I'm trading him. I'm assuming you're talking about fantasy or whatever. If you're talking about real life, then that's, yeah, very reactionary. It's a bit mystifying how this game is only a 5-point game. I feel like we've had the upper hand for pretty much the entirety. It's just been a couple stretches where they've been able to knock down a few threes, but even still, they've scored 39 points. Defense has been alright. And I don't feel like the offense has stunk. The ball's been moving. It's just the shots aren't falling in the same way that they were yesterday. And that's to be somewhat expected in the on the second half of a back-to-back. But, man, like, Joe hasn't hit a shot, and he didn't yesterday in the first half. Watanabe not getting any minutes. Like, he's only got 2 fouls. Like, I don't understand why you bring him in. What are we future-proofing him for? Like, unless you plan to play him a lot down the stretch, then I don't see what you're holding him for. Alright, so the Hornets have got it. After we've had a couple empty possessions. I've lost my voice again. So Washington in the post on Royce O'Neal. Good defense, Royce. And he secures the rebound as well. So KD. The screen's going to arrive by Morris. No, it won't. Royce. Extra feed. Yes. That's excellent stuff. And Royce O'Neal with another 3. Rozier with a couple nice dribble moves. And he's going to send... No. Miscommunication and another 3. Morris was waiting for Cam Thomas to get over there. And he just pissed off. And Cam was just too far away to contest. So, that's just dumb. Cam? Morris is going to get another look, but he's going to give it to KD. Morris is fouled. And we're going to get... No, it won't be free throws. I think that's their first in the last couple minutes. And the free throw... Why did I say the free throw? He's not taking free throws, you clown. Alright, so KD's got it. In the corner. Posting up McDaniels. Shoots over the top. That's not it. You've got to move the ball around. Rozier. Now McDaniels. Like, KD is just not contesting threes. I have no idea why, but he's not closing out at all. Joe. KD. One-on-one with Plumlee. Take him off the dribble. Nope, he's going to get it to Cam, and Cam stood on the sideline. Bloody hell. Oh my goodness. So we've got under a minute left in the first half, and it's Washington. McDaniels. Switch. Nearly a steal. Bouknight gets into the paint and scores the little push shot over the top of the defense. And the lead is down to 3. So KD will handle things. He's doubled. Royce. Beautiful pass to the corner for Sumner, who does not hesitate and hits the 3. And obviously we've said that role players need to knock down their shots, and he has done a good job of that when given the opportunity. So it's a 6-point lead. Rozier guarded by Royce, and now the switch. Joe finds himself on him top of the key. Wow. Tough. And Cam gets the rebound. 4 seconds. Oh my goodness, that was hard. 2 shots. Wow, that was a very, very quick transition play. One-man offense. And he got hacked by Rozier, I think. There were a few repercussions beyond that as well. Fair bit of contact. But Cam with a strong rebound, and then the confidence to take it from one end to the other by himself. That's a positive. That one rattles around the rim and a score. So Claxton in for defensive rebounding purposes. And the free throw for Cam is good. So the lead is 8, and Washington will take it out to Rozier, who took an extra second. Oh, that was in line. I'll let the clock run. So yeah, the half-court heave is no good for Rozier, and that is the half. 52-44 the score. You can tell it's not really been offensively gifted. 3-point defense is sucking. They're 7 of 13. Our interior paint defense has been exceptional, but our 3-point defense is pretty shithouse. Let's have a look at the box score, and you will see this is what the Hornets are doing at the moment. They're shooting 50% from 3, but look at their overall shooting. They're 7 of 25 on the inside. That is abysmal. And you can see the bench production's not really doing much. It's really just Rozier and Oubre. 16 to Rozier on pretty good shooting splits, and same with Oubre. The rest are just non-existent. And then you look at the Nets, who aren't shooting particularly well. And the 3-point shooting... well, look, the assist number was pretty high in the first quarter. Second quarter, it's sort of become a little bit more stagnant, and that is aligned with, scoring less. Mind you, I don't remember what the score was at quarter time, so we may have actually scored more that quarter. But Cam Thomas with 9 points off the bench, leading in that regard. In the starting lineup, you've got Sumner hitting 2 threes, which is a positive sign. Not really known for that this season. Let me just turn this music off. Joe hasn't hit a 3. Claxton scored 7, and he's had 3 blocks, I think, which is awesome. And KD doing what he does best. He's got 14 and a half, and on pretty good efficiency as well. So, look, 3-point shooting is probably the only thing we need to iron out. Or 3-point defense, should I say. The shooting's not awful from 3. It's the field goals overall. Look, I don't really want to see Morris get minutes. I want to see more Watanabe time. Seth Curry got 8 minutes. Obviously, I can imagine they're just trying to ease him back in. Cam Thomas should be getting probably 25, I reckon, given, his offensive activity. And yeah, that's probably about it. I do want to see more Utah minutes, though. He picked up 2 personal fouls, and as soon as that happened, he pissed off to the bench and never saw any more action. In terms of looking after the basketball, we're being pretty good in that regard as well. Only the 5 turnovers, which is good. 6 blocks, 4 steals. We're making some good defensive plays. Hornets haven't really been able to, force anything. They've had 0 steals, which is showing that they're probably turning the ball over or forcing turnovers in more dead ball situations where we haven't been able to, what's the word? They haven't been able to really swoop on a loose ball or anything and go out in transition. It's really just been us being in charge of our own demise, if you know what I'm saying. So they've had 9 turnovers, which is giving us a few extra looks. Rebounding numbers, it's 23 to 19. So we are actually getting out rebounded. That could be because the Hornets are missing more shots. Actually, that doesn't really line up. That's a bit of a weird one, but look, I can say I'm pretty happy with the half. I do think we may need to attack the basket a little bit more. We haven't been great shooting on the inside, so I would like to see that. My voice cracks up off the charts right now, and I will be the first to admit it. It's always the morning voice. You know, it's like 11 o'clock here, and I still haven't woken up. Who do I want to be the next coach of the Nets? It would have to be... If we're speaking from a basketball standpoint, it's probably Udoka. Like, that's just the common sense option. If we don't want drama, it's probably like Quinn Snyder or something. Who I think is fairly underrated, given he led the Jazz on numerous occasions to 45 plus wins. And he didn't have Kevin Durant. He had Donovan Mitchell and Gobert. So it's clear he knows what he's doing. He's got a system established. It's just, whether it translates over to our team as well and whether we buy into it. And that's obviously a big question mark. But, that's with any coach. You never really know what you're going to get. Let's have a look at the Nets Twitter. We'll pop it up on the screen in just a moment. Okay, turn that off, turn this on. How does the page not exist? I just copied the link. Oh. That would be the problem. Okay. Let me just get the scoreline back down to where it actually is. And let's have a look at what people are saying. Hang on. Where is Udoka? Don't bring Morris back in. I can really echo that sentiment. Morris has been pretty abysmal. I don't think he's offered anything at all. Chucking up bricks, hasn't made a shot, defensively unreliable. Claxton is him. Yep. People like that. They've been hitting some crazy shots, as is per usual for every single time a team comes up against the Nets. Play sharp. Wow, I can't even speak again, man. This is a joke. Play Sharp more than Morris, please. And someone said Sharp is worse than Morris. I don't know about that, to be honest. Spacing-wise, yes. Just normally, no. We need an actual big... When Clax is on the bench, we should give Dwight or Cousins a chance. I do not want to see Dwight or Cousins. Dwight for defense, but offensively, it's not like he's going to replicate last year where he shot 50% on threes. I don't think that's going to happen again. What else we got? Give Utah more minutes and keep grinding on defense. Yeah, I agree. Utah should have got more than 7 minutes. Jesus. Bro is a hustler and can hit his shots. I don't know why they won't give him more minutes. They did yesterday. The only explanation is it's the second night of a back-to-back. That's the only thing I can feasibly only understand. The only feasible explanation. Is it bad I suddenly like this new era of the Nets? I like an unselfish basketball and drama-free. We still need Kyrie to be an actual contender when he comes back, if he comes back. Less iso ball and more this. 100%, and I did say yesterday, even though KD hasn't really been blitzed, the ball movements still remain. That's what we need. give every player on the team a touch, and good things will result. You'll get more open opportunities. You'll get more opportunity to drive to the basket. The defense will be spread. It's going to be tough for them to contain every single player on the floor. Can't wait for Udoka to kick Morris off the team. That's a big if we get Udoka. Yeah, that's true. It's a tough one. I don't know when it's going to happen, what the hold-up is, how long we're going to have Jacques Vaughn leading the charge. Morris and Harris are finished. Seriously, Joe Harris finished. What a terrible, terrible comment. Joe will knock down his shots. It's like these people feel as if they can do any better, and humans aren't open to human mistakes, You're not human if you don't make mistakes. And that's what, Joe's doing at the moment. Post the rant and win. Yep. Agreed. Why do poverty teams shoot threes like crazy on us? Just the Nets in it. That is the Brooklyn way. What else? Don't want to see Morris ever in my life. Ship his ass to wherever Nash is. Yeah, probably it. Claxton. Yeah, I probably can vouch. Vaughn, best, greatest coach of all time, best basketball we've played until now. Believe me, there'll be a certain point where, you just realise the mistake you've made if you ask for Vaughn to be the head coach of this team. What's with the lame new uniforms? Man, that guy's no fun at parties. It's a sick uniform. So that's the score at halftime. I liked Quinn until the series a couple of years ago versus the Nuggets when he decided to let Murray... Well, he didn't let Murray go for 40 to 50 points. I think Murray just was on something different in that series. And same with Donovan Mitchell. Malone couldn't... If you want to use that argument for Quinn Snyder, you can't... Well, you've got to use the same argument for Mike Malone. He couldn't stop Donovan Mitchell. It was just purely the fact that, it was a shooting... What's the word? A shooting spectacle in that series. Players could not miss in that series. It was absolutely berserk. I don't know how many points Donovan Mitchell scored in that series, and same with Jamal Murray, but I do think that they combined to get, probably one of the personal bests between, two players for scoring in a series in the playoffs, because they were both on absolute fire. So, yeah. No, it's, I don't think that's the main reason. I think it's just the fact that Quinn Snyder had so many opportunities with this team to, deliver. And it never seemed to come together. It was always them falling victim to a very strong Western Conference, I feel. But that's just me. They were top of the West one season, and you thought, is this going to be the year for the Jazz? But every time they hit the playoffs, it sort of falls apart a little bit. And they always seem to come up against greatness, and that just is their undoing. So, it's a tough situation to be in. I would love to see what he could do with a team that, has a little bit more talent, I think. If the Nets could trade Kyrie for LaMelo, that is never happening. A realistic trade would be for Halliburton. No trade is realistic with Kyrie, man. The only reason you trade Kyrie is if you're done with his drama. That's the only reason. I mean, I can say I'm done with the drama, but the team could look so good if Kyrie, or if we don't fall into old habits. I don't want us to be affected when he comes back. I want ball movement. The fact that Kyrie returns, it shouldn't dictate how our ball movement. It should remain the same. It should just mean that we have more opportunities to score because we've got better players on the floor at any given time. You know? It shouldn't just be because... it shouldn't just be because... You know... Yeah. That's basically it. That's my outlook on it. You know? Just because we have more greatness on the floor, it shouldn't stop our play. It should be a constant. It just means that there's more capable shooters on the floor, so when you get an open look, it becomes more, you know, it's more likely that we'll hit shots. And that's why our offense, you know, should thrive. But regardless, let me get the clock set. And the third quarter will be about to commence. So reactionary sports fan bases are. As soon as they see something that they don't like, trade him, get rid of him, do this, do that, I don't want to see him. Unless it's Markieff Morris we're talking about, you know, then I'm not having it. Like, you cannot say trade Kyrie when we don't even have a new coach in. Maybe my opinion will change once we get a new coach and it doesn't work out, but for the moment, have a little bit of decency. Rozier scored the scoop to open proceedings much like the first half, and Sumner's got it. And now Joe, guarded by Washington, really felt like he didn't get many minutes. Sumner stood on the sideline. I think Dennis Smith may have been injured because he's not starting this second quarter or this third quarter, and he was the starter. He was the starter at the start of the game, so I don't know if that's just a conscious decision by Clifford or it's something else. Oubre just lost the ball. His foot rolled on it, and now Claxton in transition off the glass. Beautiful stuff. Steal and bucket. Excellent stuff. Clax could have fed it out to the corner, decided to go himself, and I was not disappointed. Oubre shoots over Harris. That three is a tough shot, which is missed. Foul on Plumlee. Very undisciplined, trying to go for that rebound when he was in no position to get it. Alright, so 8-point lead. Sumner handling the ball. KD's going to get it on the elbow. Shoots. Well short. And now Oubre. Can see KD's a little bit more engaged. That is not a foul. It's going to be 2 anyway. They're not listening to me. So 54-46. And it's going to be Oubre shooting a couple. And the first free throw is no good. They've been struggling from there. I think they're 6 of 11 now at the free throw line. Oubre, second free throw is good. So he splits the pair. And Sumner feeds KD. Sumner, look at the pace! Missed the layup. Then lost it. Joe Harris swoops. Royce, 3. Made something out of nothing there, but the thought was there. Rozier, Washington, screen by Plumlee is wide open. He missed it. Oh, as if we had the damn fucking position. Daniel. That's so irresponsible, but is what it is. Plumlee, wow. We're going to get a timeout. He just took Claxton off the dribble. And a very nice throwdown. It's very hard to think that Plumlee used to play for the Nets. Many years ago. Alright. Let's have a look. Game 6 versus the Clippers without Kawhi, up by 20 in the third of the clinching game. Yeah, I don't have enough basketball knowledge to remember exactly what you're talking about. But, yeah. Just wasn't able to piece it together with the Jazz. Kyrie ignored Sean Marks' messages. He won't listen to the coach. I mean, all I have to say about that is we don't know. It's all speculation. Although what I can agree with is what Brett is saying. It has been 3 years of BS with Kyrie. It has been BS. I'm sick and tired of it. That's what I am. That's all I really have to say about it. That's why I don't want to give him any of my energy. I don't want to talk about the guy. I want to appreciate or watch what we're watching right now. He missed last season and more or less the one before. What's the point of him? The point of him is, at his best, is a 30 points per game scorer. Obviously, whether you want to experience that at the cost of also having to deal with drama every second day of the week, then that's really up for discussion. But you can't deny the kind of player he is. He is incredibly good at the game of basketball. That's the reason why we're treating him differently to a role player. If it was a role player, we would have gotten rid of him, no fuss. But the fact is Kyrie Irving and he has so much ability, then to just lose him for nothing doesn't seem like it's a smart idea. And look, I understand why you want to get rid of him, but I just do not think that's a smart idea. The man's just in a battle with himself. He always seems to just find a way to dig himself into a hole. Whether he's trying to do it on purpose or not, I have no idea. But it's just, yeah, it's very tiresome. Alrighty. Alright, so Sumner's got it in from the side out. Looking for KD. What is that? He triggered the pass too early, Sumner. Passed it straight to the Hornets, and now Oubre in the corner. McDaniels on the wing. Royce jumped to the other corner. Rozier misses the three. And rebound secured. Claxton behind the back. Jesus, that was a bit snazzy. Sumner to KD. He's got Rozier on him. You got to exploit this. Royce in the corner does not shoot. Smart idea. Royce, man. Last night he had, he had it all going for him, and tonight he can't even make a simple, uncontested layup. With the left hand. That's frustrating. So first free throw for Royce is off. Man, this guy is playing like fucking shit today on the offensive side. The second free throw is good. So splits the pair. And the lead is 6. Plumlee. Rosier. Guarded by Claxton, top of the key. Washington, down the middle. Lost the ball, and somehow we end up with it. KD. He's got Royce, who shoots the 3. You got to hit it. He fucking missed it again. Man, Joe was right there as well. Skip pass to the corner. Oubre shoots and scores. And he stares down the Nets bench. I don't know why. Man, this is ridiculous though. How is this the margin? Sumner, Joe, back to Sumner now, KD, guarded by Rosier. Joe with the cut, he gets swatted, and the Hornets secure. And now McDaniels down the middle. That's a great score. Tough finish. KD was right there. KD for 3. He's got no one on him, and he's short on the 3, which has been a common trend all game. The offense is just, it's not shit. It's just the players aren't knocking down the same shots they were yesterday. Plumlee, Washington, drives, and right now they are just attacking the paint, and it's working. You got to persist with what works. And now it is a 1-point lead to Charlotte. I don't know what run they're on, but they have been on a pretty sizable extended run. KD into the paint. Got past. Oh, that's excellent. Beautiful reverse by KD. And that's what we've got to do a little bit more of. But where is the defense? Washington misses the 3. And we should consider ourselves lucky. Seth Curry getting ready to check in. Sumner. Oh my god, Clax. What's the foul on? 4. Might have been a moving screen or something, because I didn't see immediately what was going on. Right now, the lead is at the smallest of margins. 1 point the difference. Seth Curry is in for Sumner. Rosier now, guarded by Clax. Tries to take him off the dribble, and Rosier. That's got to be a foul, man. Jesus. It's going to be our ball side out, but man. So O'Neal's got it. Royce. It's going to be a foul on McDaniels. Bit careless. Just got to tack on a few points. Defense hasn't been awful. We've just got to capitalize on it now. Curry. And now KD. Drive. Oh, Clax with the putback. After the KD layup miss. McDaniels. Somehow has Seth on him. Now Washington. Drives baseline. Nearly turned it over. And it's going to be Hornets ball. From the baseline. I'm still caught up in yesterday's win that I'm talking about the Wizards. Yeah, that's just another good piece of positioning by Claxton to get the offensive board last possession. Plumlee, spin move. Gee, that's a tough score. And KD. Now. Oh, Clax, what are you doing? Second foul on the back of an illegal screen again. He's going to the bench. So, it's just careless stuff. Oubre misses the 3 after doing push-ups at the back or at the end of the last possession that we turned the ball over. KD, take him on the drive, please. Oh, cross and miss. You've got to drive at KD. I get that your layup is a mid-range, but come on. Backdoor cut. And McDaniel scores. They've just taken it to the paint more often than not. That's where they could not get their buckets in the first half. And right now, everything's going for them. So, you know, the shots aren't falling as well. We've just got to move the ball around a little bit more. Keep Morris out. I do agree. Morris just needs to not come in. We need to give the hotter shooting bench players more minutes to fuel some offense. That's probably not the smartest idea. You've got to... Well, I do agree you've got to stagger the rotation, but in saying that, let's just have a look at the box score, just so I can do a little bit of analysis. I don't believe, have hit a 3 in this third quarter, which is a little bit of an issue. Shooting splits have gone down. The starting lineup currently is shooting like this. Claxton's been efficient. KD's been alright. Royce O'Neal and Joe have been god-awful. And that's probably partially the difference. Because last night it was much, much better. For them, the bench probably hasn't gotten enough of a run. You know? I feel like Watanabe should have gotten more minutes. He's going to get them tonight. Yeah, it's a bit of an interesting position we're in at the moment, and I'm not really sure what I think. Yeah. Well, obviously, I would much prefer that we are, first and foremost, winning the game, and second of all, winning by a sizable margin, given where we were in the first half. But the key has been for them just driving into the paint. There's been really no defensive resistance and haven't been able to hit our shots. I can't say the ball movement's really dropped. It has a little bit, but you know, we've got to be a little bit better than this. Just some really careless turnovers. I think that's another key. Yesterday, turnovers seemed to be pretty few and far between, but now, like, where the fuck is the foul in that? Claxton got pinged for a moving screen for running. What is that? Like, fuck off. The 2 fouls that Clax picked up, I'm just seeing them back now, do not look anything remotely of the sort. Anyway, Seth Curry's going to bring it up. Screen by KD. KD is doubled. That's what I'm saying, man. As soon as you execute a zone... Yesterday, KD was good at finding the pass that could link us up to the one in the corner. This game, he's outright tried to skip past it. And given where he was on the court, that's asking for the impossible. Like, it's just too easy. And KD's got to be very responsible with the ball. Like, you've got to find the link-up chain. You can't just pass it across the court carelessly. Oubre shoots over KD. Oh, fuck off, man. Every fucking whistle. It's a joke, man. These refs have not put the whistle away. Fucking bullshit, man. Every possession, foul, foul, foul. Let's have a look. He's... Man. I'm gonna look for a flagrant. Oh no. We have no assists in the third quarter. Well, there's the fucking problem. Second free throw is good. Man, we've just got to like start zinging the ball around because right now it's just not happening. And KD's going to have to be the pioneer of it all. So it's a 3-point lead for the Hornets. It's probably their biggest lead of the game, if we're going to be quite honest. Our shooting's just sucked in this game. That's the problem. KD. Pull up. Off. He cannot hit shots. The team cannot hit shots. KD needs to pass the ball around. Book night. Shoots over Watanabe. That's really outlandish. KD with the board. Cam protects the ball well. 3 is off. Stop shooting threes. Royce was fouled. We're going to get shots. I don't even think that was a foul. I think Maladone cleanly stripped him. I don't think that was a foul. Another phantom call by the refs. O'Neal's going to get free throws anyway. And the first is good. Alright, so both free throws converted. We need to get a stop, number 1. And then number 2, we need to zing the ball around. Everyone needs to get the ball on the next possession. Somehow that's a fucking foul on O'Neal. It's just so dumb to give away fouls like that. Joe's going to check back in. Where has, like... Oh, I don't even know. Richards at the free throw line. The Hornets are in the bonus, and he makes the first free throw. We just need Royce and Joe to start hitting their shots. Or just drive it to the basket, man. We just need everyone to drive it to the basket. Drive and kick, drive and kick, drive and kick. Seth Curry's in the game. Not sure if KD's on the bench. No, he's still on the floor. Second free throw is good. So Cam. Screen by Watanabe. You've got to look. Seth in the corner. That was a bit of a dodgy... Wow. It was such a dodgy pass by Watanabe. And, well, got another crack at it now. Cam's guarding Oubre. Oubre into the paint. And it's going to be 2 shots for Oubre. They're taking it to the rack. It's that simple. It's frustrating. They have not even been that good today. That's a shit free throw by Oubre. Another miss. Like, man, we just cannot score for our life. Second free throw is good by Oubre. We have not scored a field goal in the last 3 minutes, and that's pretty much been the trend the entire third quarter. Durant. Pass the ball. KD. Turnover created. What a fucking surprise. It's so shit. Move the ball. For fuck's sake, pass it around. Once again, KD fucking hero ball. Pass it. Like, what even is this KD? We're just not passing the ball at all. KD makes another free throw that make that number 54 in a row. But man, it's just fucked. Just go to the rack. Driving kick. That's it. Is it really that difficult? So Maladone. Oubre. Booknight. Fakes the three. Now shoots over Watanabe and that's off. Richards. What the hell? Yep. Booknight lost the ball. That was the weirdest possession. Weirdest sequence. See, look at this. Joey's open in the corner. Pass it, Cam. He scored it anyway. But, man, that's just infuriating. You had Joe open the whole possession. Nets won't win a championship if they aren't a top 4 seed. I mean, I don't think they're going to win it. Or anyone would win it if they're not a top 4 seed. Royce, Joe, and Sumner are combined shooting 20% from the floor. I'm not surprised by that statistic at all. Great or good. I got to tell you, you need to stop with Kyrie. I don't care. I literally don't. Yeah, we'll have a look at the box score. Apparently, the monitors are frozen in the arena, so that's why it's shitting bricks at the moment, and we're still stuck on the scoreline that was 61-59. So we have no up-to-date data. So I'm not actually able to give you an update on the box score. Like, fucking hell, every single conversation about Kyrie, I don't care. I'm watching the game. I don't want to talk about Kyrie. It's exhausting. Send me away from the drama, not towards it. I don't care. So we return from the timeout, and it's going to be Rozier with the ball. Switch now. KD is on Rozier. It needs to be a concerted team effort to get the off or the defensive rebound. Because we're giving up size. Thor for 3 knocks down the 3. That is way too easy. Open in the corner. Like, man. Cam. 1-on-1 with Rozier. Move the ball. I don't want this 2-man game. Curry in the corner. Pull up midi. Is off. He has been abysmal in his return games. Rozier. Switch again. Fucking hell, if we let them go on a run at the back end of the quarter, it's going to be a little bit of a problem to get back into it. Thor to Oubre, do not! He missed it so badly. Landed in their lap. Oh my god. That was nearly a prayer that went in. KD. Like, look at this. He's just trying to clear the space, but stop. You've got an open man. Cam. Oh my life. Far out. Cam is... He makes things so difficult. He had a wide open 3. Went for a contested mid-range 2 and still scored. So I don't really know what to say about that. Richards in the post on Watanabe. They need to help him. He missed it. Watanabe, huge rebound. So Cam is given the responsibility at the back end of the quarter. 5-second difference between shot and game. 3 points the margin. Seriously, we're going to do an ISO the whole fucking possession. If he scores this, oh my goodness, they fouled him. They fouled him with points, with 5.6 seconds left. How did Watanabe secure that rebound? Joe came in there to help. But I just don't understand. Like, can you not run a set in 24 seconds? Like, seriously. All you achieved is one dude holding the ball for basically 20 seconds and chucking up a contested 3. So easy. Well, we're going to see if this is a flagrant, so we may get shots and ball, which would be huge for the end of the quarter. There's 5.5 seconds to operate as well, so you've got a bit of time. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Alright. He could be the recipient of 3 and ball here. I'm not a very good judge of it, though. It's just going to be 3 shots. So Cam to head to the free throw line. Free throw is good for Cam. The box score is still frozen. So I cannot give you any updated information as to how many points any player has on the court. Cam Thomas missed the second free throw. Not ideal. Here we go. Final free throw of 3 is good. So we go 2 of 3. And now Rozier. Duke's in the game for defense. Rozier shoots over Joe. And that is well off. And it is... Why the hell is there 4.5 minutes left? I have no idea. But that's it. And we've got a quarter to play and we're down 1. What is going on with the clock? Jesus. Why is there an extra 0 there? I've got no idea. Anyway, it's a 1-point game. Look. The fact we're down 1. Our defense has kept us in this game. Given our offense has absolutely stunk the whole evening. So, it's going to be interesting to see how we cope. Yeah. Look, I don't even know, to be honest. So it looks like the entire box score is frozen. Like it's saying Cam's got 9 points. He's definitely got 11, maybe more. So unfortunately, I cannot just tell you about the box score because we don't have that luxury. Anyway, final quarter about to kick in. If you are enjoying the stream, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new. We will be back for Nets Knicks. I believe that one's on national TV. So if you merely want to watch this as a, you know, a little commentary to put aside your, you know, the main broadcast, then that's up to you. But anyway, we'll be back for that game. We've got the Mavs in a late night matchup. I won't be able to cover that one, but anyway, we've got a quarter to play, and this is a big last quarter. We don't need to do much except outscore them by 2. 1 bucket. That's achievable. So Cam, Paddy, Cam, good hesitation. Step back is shithouse. I mean, drive it into the paint, Cam. Please. Royce. Oh my life! How many fucking fouls, man? We've just got to be stable. So Richards to Washington. Rozier. Shoots. And misses. Good rebound by Clax. And now Joe. Hornets defense gets back. We need ball movement, please. Cam into the paint. Kicks it out of Paddy. Shoots the 3. Sets the feet and is off. That's a poor shot. Thor. Booknight. Rozier. Switch. Claxton guarding. And now Booknight. Guarded by Mills. Into the paint. Claxton with the block. Somehow ended up with the Hornets and Rozier hits the 3. I mean, nothing you can do about that. Claxton blocked the shot, but somehow his man, Rozier, ended up with it anyway. O'Neal to Joe for 3. That is terrible. Joe gets it back. You've got Cam. You've also got Royce. Cam gets through. And I thought there was a foul in that, but apparently not. Rozier in transition. He knocks it down. Call a fucking timeout. That is ridiculous. Typical. I just fucking knew that Rozier... I just fucking knew Rozier was going to have a good game. If it's not going to be one guy, it's going to be another guy. Rozier, of course, has to start catching fire. Our offense has just stunk, though. If we lose this game, the reason is because offense. That is it. And mind you, yesterday we overperformed. 128 points we scored, but we haven't been able to force turnovers as well as we would have liked in this half. Haven't been able to force misses. The effort's there, but like... Man, we have Joe, we have Seth. Why are they not hitting their shots and why are they missing them so badly? That's what's got me baffled. So, look, I don't really know what to say, but 3-point defending's got to be better than this. And I can't show you the box score, as I've mentioned numerous times, because for some reason, the box score is malfunctioning. Defensively, have just been crap. Like, defending the 3-point line again. Mind you, they're just knocking down some shots that I just wouldn't expect. them to hit. Like, man, it's just so... I don't even know what to say, man. It's a 7-point game. It's not an unassailable lead. We can come back, but... You know, the Hornets have come back from 13 down with the team they've got, so we surely should be able to do the same in 10 minutes, but... It's got to start with ball movement, man. I don't want to hear the, you know, the second half of a back-to-back argument. Like, you got to get Paddy to the bench, because that's his direct assignment. You need someone a bit taller to, you know, put the hand in the face, because whenever Paddy does it, it's like he's not even there. Yet he's still in the game. Cam. Paddy. Good screen, Clacks. Paddy didn't even hit the fucking rim. Looking like me shooting the ball. So now Washington in the post on Cam. This lineup has not been it. Rozier misses the 3, and of course they get a board. Booknight misses the 3. Hell, man! Oh my life! 3 on fucking... Oh my... You are joking. What the fuck, man? So first there's a foul and one after. There's 4 nets in the paint, and the one for Charlotte wins out. And we just got a technical for no fucking reason. This is going to be a 4-point play out of absolutely nothing. Fucking hell. So fucking careless. Like, all one player needs to do is just box the man out. So infuriating. This is embarrassing. Where is the offense, man? Another third quarter capitulation. Mills again, top of the key. This time he knocks down the 3. Man. Fuck, this team's got to dig in. Rozier to Booknight to Rozier. Guarded by Clacks, and now the switch. Watanabe defending. Rozier scores over. Fair play. He passes it off instead. Booknight. Turnover created. Good work, Clacks. And now O'Neal to Watanabe. Oh! I thought that was a block, but it's going to be a foul on I don't know who. Let's have a look. That's 100% a foul. Or should be a foul, but knowing our luck today, it's probably not going to be. They need Udoka right now. They can't afford to lose too many games early in the season. We just need a coach so we can get back on track and have a vision. Right now, it's just really like nothingness at the moment. Like, there's not really any direction or I don't know where we're headed. We won't see the full potential of this team until a coach comes in and they can spread their vision for the team and, you know, execute their game plans and whatnot. But, you know, until that point that we get a manager, a coach, then we're just, there's going to be no, you know, there's going to be no explanation, no direction. Yeah, and we won't go far without a coach to, you know, send us on the right path. But what? The call got fucking overturned. You are kidding me. And it's Hornets ball. You can't make this fucking shit up. That is a joke. I just knew that was going to happen. Given our fucking luck. So first there's a 4-point play on one end, and then there's another 4-point swing. Gone from a potential 2 points to, well, you know, you've gone from a potential 2 points to you know, a potential for them to score 2 on the other end. And he walked out of bounds as well. He walked out of bounds as well after he got the ball. So how is it not ours? And he jumped into him. How the fuck is that not a foul? That is a joke. These refs have been fucked. The amount of whistles and shit calls on both ends, fucked. Huge dunk by Richards on the backdoor cut. Oh, this is ridiculous. Cam. Mills in the corner. Got it. Got to keep the scoreboard ticking. And got to start getting stops. Switch. Rozier on Claxton and now Washington. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. That was a push-off. Royce. Cam. Screen by Clax. Gets to his spot in the mid-range. We can't get the rebound. We need to get stops. Book night. This is their fucking bench plus Rozier. Rozier into the paint. Gave it to Richards. Stripped again. Well done, Cam. And now, Royce, you've got to score. Oh my god, man. He's been fucking awful today. Washington. 3 over Watanabe is off. Good box out, Clax. Mills. Drive. Clax. Watanabe off the dribble. Now Claxton fake the pass. Bully ball. That's basically an air ball. Fam. Joe's getting ready to check in. KD's getting ready to check in. But quite honestly, defense is going to win the game. Richards. Thor. Help defense is needed. Fucking shit. Clax has got to peel over. You've got to work your way around. Man, this is a joke. My eyes are literally burning right now. If you're enjoying the stream, drop a like. But I'm not enjoying myself right now watching this mess. Oh my goodness, this is a bit of a joke, I have to say. Bit lost for words, to be honest, because we looked fairly in control for the majority of the game, and now it's just, like many other games this season, turned to shit in the second half. Happens every time. It gets so tiresome. And this time I have to bag our defense because it's been woeful in this second half. First half, the Hornets couldn't knock down their shots. Second half, they've attacked the paint. And we are constantly happy to switch everything, even if that includes a guard ending up on their center. Like, the offense is going to have to dig in to get a victory here. Stops are going to win this game. I don't care how much offense you have. KD coming back in will do absolutely stuff all if we cannot look after the ball and also play defense. KD, tough shot, and he thought he got hit. But you already know these refs are paid, and it's not going to go our way. Washington looking. Booknight, guarded by Joe. Plumlee back to Booknight. It's going to be a travel or double dribble or carry, whatever you want. And now we're going to need to offensively get going. It's been a bit poop in this second half. We've had looks. It's just about knocking them down now. Okay, Joe off ball movement. KD's going to get it now. He's doubled. And now they go away. Watanabe in the corner. That's money! 7-point game and lead nearly sliced immediately. McDaniels. We need stops now. McDaniels. Maladone. Shoots over Cam. And that's off. Oh, KD, you got to secure. And then just... That is poor by KD, man. He just resigned... or was really happy to settle with defeat there. Watanabe. Royce. Watanabe cut off the glass. And we've got a timeout. Quick. 7-0 run. And it's back down to a 5-point game. Man, KD, though, on that last possession, doesn't get the offensive board. He's too busy having a sulk and then left a defense... or I think it was McDaniels wide open in the corner for three. Which you just can't be doing. So, leads back down to 5. We've gotten a few stops in the last few possessions. They haven't been able to knock down a couple of shots. And see, that play, courtesy of passing. Simple. That's it. It's that fucking simple. Pass the ball, you spread the defense, and it's going to be tough for them to cover absolutely every little detail that we've got going on the offensive side. Man, this has probably got to be the lineup in the closing, but this isn't even with Claxton in the game. Oh, it is with... Is it with Claxton in the game? I don't think so. Going a small ball lineup, by the looks. We've just got to stop Rozier and Oubre. So Royce guarding Terry. That's too easy. Oh, that's short. Good defense by KD. So Cam. KD comes up to collect the ball. He's doubled. Royce, you got Cam. You got Joe in the corner. Yes! Come on. 10-0 run in 2 minutes. Game can change with the snap of your fingers. Rozier. McDaniels. Back to Rozier. Good defense. And now the switch. Joe is engaged. They're going to have to pull the trigger. McDaniels misses. Good defense. We let them use the whole shot clock and they couldn't get a good shot. KD. Joe again for 3. Ah, that is wide open, Joe. Exceptional look. Cannot complain with that. It's just gotta knock down the shot. Oubre from way back. Rattles around the rim. Rebound by Watanabe. The Hornets have gone a little bit cold. So Cam. Watanabe is going to come up and set the screen. Cam into the paint. Pass to Utah. Shoots! Oh, fucking hell, man. This always happens. We get right there and can't get over the hump. Every time. Rozier. Cam reads the pass. In transition. Oh! Tried the reverse. It's going to be a foul. He could have converted the and one. But we've got 2 shots. Cam with the perfect read. And then, yeah, the Euro and the foul call. And all he needed to do was convert the reverse layup. Damn. Alright. Free throw for Cam. Number 1 is good. The lead can be fully diminished with a free throw make. And the second free throw for Cam is good. The lead is tied with 2:40 to play. Hornets have not scored in over or nearly 4 minutes. McDaniels. Washington. One-on-one with Joe. No. Joe. Free throws for PJ. Ah, my God. So, 87 apiece. 2.5 to play. And, we're making them earn it at the free throw line, but free throw 1 for PJ is good. They're back in front. If you're enjoying the stream, drop a like and subscribe. We're back for Nets Knicks next week. So if you want to stay notified, do what you got to do. Free throws are made. And they're up 2 again. 2:20 to play. A lot can happen, as has been shown in the last 6 minutes. KD, good cross. Into the paint. Oh! Damn. Wait, what? It says the score's 88 apiece. It should be 89-87. What is going on? Yeah, there we go. So KD shooting a couple. Free throw number 1 for Kevin. Makes the first. My heart is racing. Oh my life. Alright, so both free throws are made. And it's 89 apiece. Closing on the final 2 minutes. Washington looking. It's going to be an offensive foul. Nets ball. Watanabe with some big plays in the last 6 minutes. And Plumlee with an undisciplined play. And KD will handle the rock. Screen by Watanabe. He's got it. He could shoot it. He's got Cam, who gets into the paint. And that's an easy 2. Easy money. Took it to the basket. Got to his spot. High percentage look. Rozier. Washington for 3. Fuck! Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, my word. KD. Need to keep scoring. KD to Watanabe. Back to KD. He's got Plumlee on him. Take it to the rack. Take it to the rack. He shoots a 3. What are you doing? Joe gets the board. KD again. Yes! Woo! Gee, Joe. I mean, we got fairly lucky there, but Rozier. Here we go. Drives. Kicks it out. Oubre. Missed it. KD board. Hold the play up. Slow down. Slow down. Please. Please, KD. Drive it to the rack. You don't need a 3. Utah. Joe in the corner. No, that's so bad. Get the board. It's our ball. Royce! Yes! Hornets have already used their challenge. They cannot question that. Man, Joe had a wide open 3. They had 2 players there. That is 100% Nets ball. KD! Yes! Jesus Christ. If we go on to win this game, we've well and truly, gotten out of the woods, because we looked in strife for a long time there. The lead is 4. KD with the baseline jumper off the inbounds. Royce O'Neal with a big play. Big play to win us that second possession, or that second chance opportunity for the second possession in a row. That's what's gotten us the last 5 points in the game. The Hornets are going to have to do something special here. Can't believe they had Cam on the bench. I 100% agree. Let's make KD take us out again, boys. If you're enjoying this stream, drop a like. I honestly cannot deal with this fucking team, man. How on earth have we gotten in this mess? So, Jesus Christ, man. 32.6 left. The lead sits at currently 4. Defense needs to be on point. We've just got to get one stop. This game is not over yet. If they score quick, then play defense, they could have a chance to win. The game is not over by any stretch. Here we go. Ball comes in. Rozier. He's looking for a 3. He shoots. Oh my God. As if that just happened. Rozier airballed a 3 and Plumlee with the putback. And now we have to get the ball in. What are they going to do? They're going to trap. Cam is going to get fouled by Oubre. And they've still got to foul us again. They had a foul to give. The lead is now 2. And this game is not over. They're probably going to have to foul and hope for a miss at the charity stripe. Paddy will come into the game, presumably for free throws. We've got to get it to KD, though. Here we go. Cam gets it in. He's trapped. Cam gets through. Give it to KD! Damn! Cam and KD wide open. Damn. And now there's pressure for Cam to convert both. We could be seeing extra basketball if not. He had KD right there. KD hasn't missed the free throw in like 57 attempts over multiple games. Why would you not get the ball to him? So with 14.2 left, Cam has got to make the free throws. Alright, he's got the first free throw. That looked a bit dodgy. Paddy will go to the bench and Watanabe will come back in for defensive purposes. A free throw would make this very comfy. The Hornets do not have a timeout remaining. The free throw incoming for Cam Thomas. Here it is. Yes, it's good. And Rosie has got it. He's going to pull up for three and shoot and miss. And the ball's going to stay. Rozier misses another three. And that's it. Big win. Big win. Come on. Wow. What a damn game. I was not ready for that. And look. Down 87-75 with about 6 minutes to go. You just felt we needed to go on one of those 20-8 runs or something of the sort to get the job done. And we did exactly that. KD comes in at like the 6-minute mark and the game is transformed. We get defensive stops. The Hornets stop hitting their shots. And the Nets, well, you know, we dug in and we're able to get the win. I'll tell you what, though, I would love to show you the box score, but it has actually malfunctioned at the Hornets ground. And therefore, I can't actually show you what or who scored the points. Because quite simply, it's all malfunctioned. So, that's a huge win. That is a huge, huge win. Sends us to 4-6. It could have been 3-7, but I'm very, very happy with the result. Look, Cam Thomas, you know, I think it was just the fact that we were able to drive into the paint, distribute the ball more. That's what got us the win. And also second chance opportunities following up, good hustle. There were a number of opportunities in the last few minutes where, you know, we didn't look in position to get the rebound, but we were fighting and we're there. And the presence was enough, you know, to be able to give us that second look at it, and we're able to convert both times. And that's what gave us the separation at the end, the 4-point separation we needed, and some big buckets came in as well. I think we've got to give credit to this, you know, the five that closed out the game. Watanabe, Joe Harris hit a big three. Kevin Durant, obviously, with a couple big shots. Royce O'Neal with some good defense. And who is the other guy? Patty Mills hit some good... I will give credit to Patty Mills because when we did not have the shooting stroke, we were just looking down and out on offense. Patty Mills hit some big threes, a couple big threes to just keep us there and just ensure that we were hanging around and weren't out of reach. And ultimately that, you know, really helped us out in the end. And look, it's a big win. It's a big performance that we've, we needed. We called for. So, very, very ecstatic with the results. You know, obviously a lot of work to be done. We did it the hard way this time round. You know, 2 good defensive performances in a row. Granted, they are not against very good opposition offensively. I mean, if I could look at the box score, actually it may be updated, which is pretty good. Yeah, it's not updated. So I can't actually show you the shooting splits or anything, because on ESPN it's actually just showing me the final score and that's it. But look, 2 consecutive games we've been slandered for, our defense. And even the Chicago game, our defense has been pretty good. We haven't conceded over 110 points in the last 4 matches, which I see as a very positive sign. And with a new coaching hire, that probably only gets better. So, look, I do think that, it's another step in the right direction. Shots were hard to come by, but if we can pick up the wins in different ways, in a different fashion, it gives us more flexibility and more capability as a team. That whenever a certain situation gets thrown at us, we're able to get the job done, no matter what. Look, if you have any thoughts about the game, put them in the chat. Otherwise, I will be heading off, and we will be back letting you know for Brooklyn versus New York next week. That game will also pose as a very big one because the Knicks aren't doing too poorly at the moment. They've beaten some pretty mediocre opposition plus the Sixers. And, that could be a really good game. I think it's at the Barclays Center, but we will be covering that one, not the Mavericks. That is our next game, and that will be a huge one, obviously. The Mavericks got up in a pretty close one in overtime about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So let's see if we can, fight back and win that one away from home. It would be a big statement if we could get it done. But look, very happy with the team performance. We're able to deliver excellently. I do think, let's just have a quick look at the... is it going to show me anything? Alright, let's get a tweet up and see what Twitter is saying. Let me just reload that and we'll get the thingo up. Properties, get that, okay. Turn that off because that is irrelevant, it's freaking outdated. And let's get this tweet in and let's have a look and see what people are saying. Alright. So, 4th quarter comeback, y'all scared me. Yep, 100% mood. Really representing the whole franchise. Kevin Wayne Durant, nothing more said. Did miss a shot, or 3-point shooting was pretty abysmal by him. He was short on a number of threes, but when it counted most, he came alive. My heart, Kevin is him. Oh my goodness, KD is the GOAT. Agreed. Cut Kyrie, start Cam, shut up. LFG, agreed. Let's fucking go. Trade Harris, shut up. Great effort. Now get Udoka in and let's go on. I do agree with that though. We just need a coach. We just need some direction. Yep, agreed. Good win. About time my guys are showing that Brooklyn grit. I mean, that's what was really exemplified in the final 6 minutes, I do believe, which was great to see. That's what's going to get you the win. And in the third and start of the 4th quarters, Charlotte were out hustling us so badly. And the fact that we were able to dig in, get some big stops, win some steals, get calls in our favour, win loose balls that, weren't, we never looked in the contest and were able to still give our team another opportunity to score. The fact that we came back when KD came in shows who the MVP is. Without KD, this team would have no wins. 100%. KD has been the man leading the pack. I thought Joe Harris was Danny Green with all those fucking bricks. Agreed. Yeah, if I had a box score to tell me what he ended up scoring overall, or what his shooting splits were, I don't think I want to see that, to be quite honest. Probably not an ideal viewing experience. And let's have a look at some more, if there is any more. Hang on. can just get the Twitter. We don't need Kyrie anymore. Well, we probably do. I'm liking this post. Good vibes. Good vibes only. How many points did KD have? We'll never know. KD is the best basketball player in the universe. Yeah. No, he's a gun. Cam and KD, the new duo. Agreed. I will admit, though, Kyrie being out has allowed Cam to thrive. Round of applause, indeed. And I reckon that's probably the gist of things. If we can just... I don't know if we can get the actual... Yeah, let's get the post up and see what people are saying in this one. We don't deserve Kai. He wouldn't have gone through all this if his boss was Joe Tsai. It's crazy how the main perpetrator of Kyrie's downfall is us, the Nets. Don't really see how that's related to the win, but whatever. Oh, come on, dude. Well, it looks like I've just been cancelled out by Twitter, but not really. That's probably going to be it. If you enjoyed the stream, drop a like and subscribe if you're new. But that's going to do it. We got out of the woods. Probably at times wasn't our game to win, but we managed to get the job done anyway, and that's what good teams do. We'll be back next week for Nets Knicks. Yeah, just relieved. We're 4-6. Let's hope this time next week, when I'm doing another stream, we will be having an opportunity to go back to 500 and, you know, possibly with the new head coach at that point. So we'll see how we go, but good win today. Very character-filled win, and that'll probably do it. So hope you enjoyed this one. Show your support, and we will see you next week. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good one.